the IRS, he come to me, he said, I don't know what to do with myself. He said, I have a sign shop in Blumpton in my other life. And he said, you got something I can do around the sign shop? And I'm thinking, that ain't gonna be bad to have a man that used to work for the IRS working in my office. So I hired him, and he worked for me for about a year, and he always would thank me for giving him that job. And you know, he helped me a whole lot more than I ever helped him. Mack was just such an appreciative guy. And like we said a minute ago, he just loved his music. And we got to talk about a lot of music in the shop there, and just a real pleasure to work with Mack. And he helped me a lot with my office. And I hated to see him go, but he got into other things. And then a little bit later, I was on WOPI radio out of Bristol for many years with Joe Morrell, who passed away a few years ago. And Joe gave me my start in broadcasting back in 1989. And I was there about 6 or 7 years in WGOC. If any of you ever listened to WGOC back when it was classic country. I was there, I left there because they gave me a better offer. And I told Joe Morrell I was going to leave WOPI. And Joe didn't want me to go, but he understood going to a bigger radio station, the pay was better. And he said, who can we get to do the Bluegrass show here now? I said, Mack Blevins. So I went and talked to Mack, and he said, I can't do that. I'm not a DJ. I said, you don't have to be. You just have to know about the music. And I couldn't have thought of anybody any better than Mack Blevins, knowing the history of the music. He was in Bristol at the Farming Fun Time. He used to go and watch Lester Flatt and Earl Scruggs and Mac Wiseman and the Stanley Brothers. So even though he was a little skeptical about it, he went on in and took that show. And I guess he did that show for 5 or 6 years, maybe longer. And he did a wonderful job there at WOPI. Did any of y'all remember Joe Morrell? Did you know Joe Morrell, who started the Morrell Music Stores? No. Why are y'all so late?
You're always late.
That's okay. We're glad you're here. But anyway, Joe Morrell started the Morrell Music Stores in 1960. His original store is still standing. It's on State Street, West State Street, and Joe always had a reputation of being a little tight with the pocketbook, and not like Donnie here.
That's because Donnie ain't got nothing in his pocket. Anybody can see it.
But those boys back there in the back room warming up, they'd be nodding their head. But Joe had a reputation of being real tight with his pocketbook. Very shrewd businessman, good fella though. Like I said, he's the one that got me started in broadcasting years ago. And Mack was telling me one time, Mack worked for him at the music store there for, I don't know, 2 or 3 years back in the early 1960s. And he said, Joe was just real tight. He said, was up there in the top loft of the music store trying to find a guitar case, and guitar cases are black, you know, in color. And he said, the light was burned out up there. And he said, we're up there fumbling around. He said, I got aggravated. I went in Joe's office. I said, Joe, we're trying to get guitar cases out of the stock room up there, and the light bulb's burned out. Can you buy us a light bulb? It's a true story. I'm not making this up. And Joe reluctantly told Mack, he said, well, yeah, go down there in the cash drawer and get $1 out and run down to the store and get a light bulb. So Mack said, thank you. And there's this long flight of steps coming from upstairs down to the showroom in the cash drawer. And Mack said, I went down, just as I hit that key and the drawer popped open, said, Joe Morrell come tearing down the same steps. Going, wait a minute, Mack, wait a minute. I said, forget what I told you. I think I got one at the house. But Mack always had a lot of respect for Joe Morrell and a lot of those stories. I'm sure you're going to hear a lot more stories about Mack Blevins. You're going to tell one here in a minute.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
What do we want to do?
He was standing by the highway with a sign that just said mud. When he heard the driver come about a half mile away, so he held a sign up high visit. It was 10 degrees and cold up down that night day. He was raised up in Milwaukee, though he never was that famous. He was just a road musician till the time he was sing a song about the ramp, loving girls and gambling, how the world fell on their shoulders back in the morning. I don't know. And she told him she would take him for a ride in the morning sun. Back in Boulder, he had told her, I don't know, I've had a better friend. It was loud in Arizona, where he heard the lady listening to each song that he was singing, to each word that he was writing. So he sat down by her table, and they talked about the weather. 98.6 rising, California there that night. Now he's traded in his money, but his troubles are not over. Oh, his feet are almost frozen, and the sun is sinking low. Won't you listen to the road? If you ever loved your mother, pull that truck onto the shoulder. If you lose one, you walk away. It's 10 degrees and getting colder down below that day. Then she told him she would take him for a ride in the morning sun. Back in Boulder, he had told her, no, I've had a better friend. He was standing by the highway with a sign that just said London, when he heard the driver come about a half mile away. So he held the sign up high with old diesel, so he missed it. It was 10 degrees and cold down that day. It's 10 degrees and getting colder down by Boulder down today.
All right, Donnie, let's
It's
hear
my
your-
turn, isn't it?
It's your turn.
Well, now, I can tell you several about Mack. There he was in the IRS agent. He come to me one day and he said, Don, he said, when's the last time you paid any taxes? I assured him I paid some in the 70s. But no, Mack, he is a big inspiration to me. I played with Joe Biden. Some of y'all still recognize Joe. Joe was a great band. Breaks me up. Sorry. Anyway, the boys would get together every Friday night over at Joe's house, and I'm sorry.
Hang in there.
We'd play music.
Yeah.
Well, that's where I met Mack. Mack was playing the fiddle, and every so often he'd take Joe's banjo, and man, he could burn it up. But anyway, the name of this group was the Bottom Branch Bunch. Sammy Widger, he played guitar. Joe played banjo. Mike Carty, I don't see Mike here, but Mike, he played mandolin with us. And then Sammy Witcher, did I say you played guitar? Okay. And then I was playing in the background. Now, I was just a kid. Daddy was, he'd take me over on Friday nights and drop me off, and then he'd come back and get me. Well, we got there one Friday night. Sammy wasn't there. I didn't know what was going on. And Mack told us, he said, boys, we've got a booking down in Atlanta, Georgia. He said, Sammy can't go. And he looked at me and he says, you're now the new guitar picker. Handed me a stack of albums. He said, learn. And so then after that, we made a lot of good music, me and Mack did. Now, Mack, he kept me supplied with good instruments. I was picking a little Yamaha guitar with. Then I bought my first Martin off of Hump Dole and played it for a while. Well, then I decided I wanted to pick mandolin. That's when Troublesome Hollow was first started. So Mack calls me. He says, Donnie, he says, I've got a good mandolin over here. I went down there, and what always amazed me was that Mack never did trade up with me. He always went down. But he's a great man, and I miss him.
I think we can tell, can't we? Bless your heart. Good memory.